Hi there, welcome to Some DIY. My name's Ben. In this video, we're checking out the Insta360 Ace Pro. Let's go. Okay, so welcome to the channel. We've done previous videos before. I've done this one, a couple of videos on this one, which is the Insta360 X3. The X4 is out now, but this X3 is still brilliant. Don't use it tons, but when we're doing those 360 shots, getting multiple angles in, this is brilliant for filming. If you're filming on your own, getting different angles, etc, etc. We've also got this, which is the Insta360 Go 3. So there's a bit of a theme here. I'm quite liking the Insta360 cameras. So next one up is this, which is the Insta360 Ace Pro. It's not the Ace, this is one for the Pro one. I went for the multimedia pack. Multimedia, is that right? I think it is. So we've got the multi-mount with it as well. We got the memory card, which is 128GB SD, micro SD. Is it micro SD? It's a micro SD. Micro SD memory card. Micro doesn't sound right. And then we got a free gift, which was a screen protector for the screen itself on the Ace Pro. So in this video, not too long, we'll do an unboxing, first impressions, setup kind of thing, see what it's like. I've already got the Insta360 application for the other cameras, so this will hopefully be that same process, which is brilliant, by the way, in terms of setup, updates, etc. etc. But the camera itself, tons of features in there, waterproof up to 33 feet. You've got that cool flip screen, which you've also got on this device, which is the Go 3. So you've got that flip up screen there, which is brilliant for doing obviously like vlogging, selfie stuff like that. It's got the magnetic mounting system, gesture control, tons of AI built into this, which is one of the major selling points for this camera. So for video editing, using those gesture controls to you know, take a photo or video, and then also AI kind of effects after you've filmed, editing on the device, I believe, but also in the Insta360 application. So we'll jump down onto the desk, we'll unbox this camera, see what it looks like, see what it feels like, get it set up, get some footage for the video, and then I'll get on cracking testing with it. Maybe you can take it in water, so I might take it in the hot tub at some point. So yeah, let's go down to the desk. Okay, so we're down here on the desk. I've got the camera here, down here, and I'm filming it on the Insta360 Go 3. 2.7K camera, the Go 3S is it that's come out very, very recently. They've done the same thing but gone 4K. So 2.7K on there. Still a brilliant camera, kind of getting those POV shots. Really, 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 really good. Really flexible, really good. So anyway, not less of that. I've got this old knife here. It's my granddad's old fishing knife, this. That's a true story. Also here as well, I've got a mouse mat, which is me and my amazing wife there on our wedding day. Anyway, less about me, more about this camera. So let's get it open from the box. Packaging has always been brilliant. Kind of the experience of the Insta360 products, really, really good. Is this a sleeve? Oh no. I don't even know how you get in. Oh, there's a little flap. There's a little flap on the side there. Maybe a little stupid, doesn't it? So there we go, there's a camera. Really smart looking camera. Obviously the action cam style GoPro type camera. That's got significant weight to it, so that's a lot. That's quite heavy. Not heavy, like too heavy, but you kind of, I don't know, they sometimes have a premium quality feel, don't they, things. And straight away, this has got it. Compared to the Instago 3, I'm not sure about the new one that's come out, this feels more premium. It feels more solid. Obviously, the Instago 3 has got the camera that comes out, so there is that little bit of movement anyway. But this feels solid. It's got a really solid feel to it. That's the same thing, twice I said. So we've got a bit of plastic on. We're going to take the plastic off. It says on the bottom, when the mount is not attached, avoid touching the heat dissipation area after prolonged use. It might get a little bit hot on the bottom there. So that's that. So that's the camera, looking great. Accessory wise, let's see what we get. Oh, that's just talking about the how to use the clip, universal clip. So nothing else in that box. Nice packaging though, once you work out how to open it. And then in this accessory box, we have got Think bold, think bold. We've got some stickers. I like stickers. That's cool. Safety guidelines. Don't need to worry about that. Waterproofing. What to know. Warranty card. More stickers. 2 sets of stickers. Bloody hell. What else we got? Quick start guide, which is a guide on how to get quickly started. Buttons. How to take a photo. We don't need to do that just yet. Accessories wise. So we've got. What have we got in here? We've got USB Type-C to USB Type-C. That will be obviously in the side of the device. There is a... probably should have read the quick start guide, to be fair. Oh no, there you go. Yep, USB Type-C. That's all it to that camera. And an SD card slot there. That's quite good. I noticed on the Insta360 X3, this one I'll show down here on this camera, sorry. You can put an SD card in this, obviously, so you can keep filming more and more and more. The Insta360 Go, unless I'm... yeah, it doesn't have an SD card slot, which is a bit of a pain. It's one of the downsides to it. Anyway, that's about that one. So that's USB Type-C to USB Type-C, and then you've got the universal mount adapter that comes with it. So this is a magnetic one that fits into the bottom, as far as I'm aware. So I'll show it on this camera down here. That should slide into there like that. Okay, so there we've got the mount on it, like I said. To take that off, there's a couple of like pressure buttons or areas there. You just kind of squeeze it in, and that comes off. So that is solid. So that's not going to come off. You can trust that, I think, hopefully. And obviously you've got different mounting options there for that hole there. You can attach different systems to it. Anything like GoPros, kind of similar, that will fit onto there. So what does come with it as well is this sticky pad. So I don't know how many times you better use this, but it's a sticky pad underneath there, which you peel off, which is obviously sticky. Then that then fits onto there. So you could fit that to a car or surface or anywhere, I guess. So on the camera itself, let's have a quick closer look. So we've got the 2 bits of plastic there. You've got this lens on. So I've seen other videos and other people mention around Insta360 will replace this cover or the lens itself one time only for free of charge. If you do damage it, it's not replaceable as such. And then on the rear, you've also got the screen, and we did get with the set we got, or we got it as a free gift somewhere, it's right there, screen protector. So we've got a free screen protector with it, which goes on the back of there to protect that one. This has also got 2 buttons on the sides there, so that screen won't move. If I squeeze those buttons in, it then flips around, so you do have a lock on there. That is different to the Insta360 Go 3. That one doesn't have the buttons, it just flips. So that's kind of a built-in security thing, so it doesn't move too much. So yeah, you could use that all the way nearly, and then it just flicks down, so you've got kind of a 90 degree, is that 90 or 180? You can go all the way though, so if you're pointing down, you can use the screen at different angles to obviously get different viewpoints of your footage. So that's everything there. Obviously, as I said, mentioned before, we got the micro SD card with it, with the pack that we got, 128 gigabytes. Hopefully it's a decent quality memory card, but let me just show you where you put it in. So there is a section on the side here, which slides down, and then the SD card goes into there. Spring loaded. Someone's a push and you've got to pull it out. That's spring loaded, and then we push that in, and there we go. So waterproof. Hopefully that's good enough. You've then got another button on this side, which I should read the instruction book. We'll see if it's intuitive enough. Right, no, I'm going to read the instruction. I don't want to break it. So this side I think is the battery. So the battery is removable on this camera. So it says to hold it and pull it down, and it flips up. Yes, it does. So you've got the battery on there. So obviously, if you're shooting loads of footage, you can get additional batteries. Not sure how much they are, but I doubt they're that cheap. You probably better get third-party ones, but that is removable, so you could then charge batteries elsewhere, but also replace it on the go as well. So very solid in terms of those connections on the side. One thing I noticed straight away is it's nice and flat on all the sides, so you could sit it any direction. It's a bit of a wobble with the little buttons and lumps, but you can kind of sit it on any. Okay, so that's the camera itself, the accessories that you get in there. With the pack that we got as well, I got the multi-mount. So this is a dedicated mount system for the that you can get with from Insta360. It's Insta360 branded, but you've got the PGY tech. So I guess they've teamed up with those guys to create this this mount. So let's do an unboxing of this as well while we're at it. I'll try and do it down here so you can see it a bit of a close up on this camera. So it's a multi-mount. Again, nice and solid feel to it. Some of the mounts you get, some of the tripods you get, the handheld ones, can be a little bit plasticky and feel like they will break. This straight away feels quite solid. Again, let's see if it's intuitive to kind of use. So I'm thinking this will just fold out. Maybe I need to loosen these off, loosen that off, loosen that off, and it does fold out. Like so. Okay, so I'll hold it up to that camera. No, I'll keep it down here and I'll fold it down. So yeah, so you've got a multi-mount system there, so you can mount it there as a small tripod. It then extends on those hinges and you can then get a lot more height on it there. So that is actually really useful because it gives you some different angles to go at. You can maybe lay that over where you could get around corners, you can tilt it up and down. That is actually quite good. So that's included. I'm not sure how much it is on its own. If I do see it, I'll put it in the description below. But again, that feels lovely and solid, to be fair. It comes with a stand, that is interesting. It comes with a standard, is it 1/4 inch screw, which is kind of standard on a lot of tripods and cameras. But that's not built into the camera itself. But what you do have is this, which is a screw system there. You can then obviously pop the camera into there. And then screw that through. And that they've come in the set itself. So if I tighten that up, you can see there. So you're going to got a handheld device there. Then you can open it up into a tripod. So it's really good. Obviously, I need to use that to make sure it's decent. But first impressions of the actual tripod, really, really good. Nice and solid. It feels actually fits into the hand really well actually in terms of doing kind of vlogging and selfies, stuff like that. But again, carrying it around, really, really good. So yeah, that's everything to unbox. I'm not going to unbox the screen protector. It kind of is what it says, and that was a free gift that came with the actual order. So that's everything. What I'll do now, I'll boot things up, I'll get this plugged in, make sure it's got some power. We'll connect it into the Insta360 application. I'll show that happening, and then we'll get going with a little bit of footage just to show you initial kind of first impressions. And then that'll probably be us. So give me 2 minutes. Well, it won't be 2 minutes for you, it'll be a few seconds, but I'll be a few minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll keep recording. Okay, so I've just literally turned the camera on. On the back of the screen here, if I hold it to that one, you can see that it's got the language control there. So I'm going to select English. Please download the Insta360 application and activate your camera. So we'll do exactly that now. I've got my phone here. I'll share it on the screen so you can see exactly the setup process. Okay, so in the Insta360 application now, I will do screen recording. So it's now recording the screen, and then we're going to go to multiple devices found. So I'm going to select that one. And we've got the Ace Pro showing up in the list. So you can see my other cameras there. It's detected the Insta360 Go and the X3. So we'll go Ace Pro. The first connection must be confirmed on the device. So I've just got a little confirmation on the screen there. I will click confirm. This is touchscreen as well on the back of there, which is great. Yep, there we go. So it's going to connect via Wi-Fi. So it just temporarily turns off your Wi-Fi connection on your phone so it can connect. There we go. So as I expected, as with all these cameras when I've done them, there's an initial firmware found for the device. So what I will do is I'll download that now. I won't sit here downloading it with it on camera. What I will do is I'll stop the recording and I will come back once it's done. Okay, we're back now. It's got the firmware downloaded and uploaded to the camera itself. I'm back to the language screen. I'm recording on here, so I'm going to go next on the camera. I'm going to click tap to connect camera, so it's connecting back to the camera now. So hopefully you can see it on this Insta360 3. So we'll give it a second. I think we're in. It's saying, do we want to activate? We're going to click, obviously, activate. Okay, I didn't activate there, I'll do that later. It's not got my sign-in details for some reason. So you can see, obviously, on the phone, I'm connected with a live view on there. So what we'll do, I'm not going to go dive into the settings or anything at the moment. I've got a USB cable plugged in charging it, as you can see. Touch screen will turn off to save power when connected to the app. Right, so yeah, so when it's connected to the app, you don't get the preview on there, you get it in the phone. So if I go back out of there, you should get the preview back on there. So I've got video. So this layout and function, etc., is the same on across all the cameras. You've got the swipe left to go into the different modes, up for the quality, down for the settings, I think, and another one for another one. But as I say, I'm not going to dive into the settings today. Just wanted to show you what it looked like, what you got, etc., etc. But it talks you through there, yeah. So one of the other main selling point, or another big selling point of the camera, is 8K capability. Now, for us on our channel, we don't obviously do much we do all our shooting, in 4K. 8K, this is the only camera I've got which will do 8K. So if we're going to do all my filming on this, I might do just on that. But the camera up here, I've got the Sony camera for this main camera up here. And the other cameras do up to 4K. The Insta360 Go 3, which is this one down here, that does 2.7K. So yeah, so 8K, maybe not necessary right now. Future-proofing wise, really, really good though. So you got 4K up to 120 FPS. So for your frame rate, 8K does 24 FPS. So obviously that's where the negotiation is, not negotiation, but the drop down in frame rate when you're up at 8K. You go down to 2.7K, again you've got to 120 frames per second, and I think 1080p you can do 240. Yes, you can, 240 frames per second. So if you're doing slow-mo shots, stuff like that, that'll obviously be good. But 2.7K, I would film now on a minimum of 4K on there, and then if we're doing, as I said, if we're doing something just specific on there, I would do 8K. So what I'll do, if we just go to we'll just go through this, back up again. There, got it. So if I do that, I can then go to photo. I'll then take a photo. It's just talking me through the tutorial. And then you've got, obviously there you've got the different megapixels. So I'll go for a 48 megapixel, which is the top one. They've got a ratio and pure shot, the different formats there. I'm just going to take one quick photo. It's taking me through the tutorial, I don't really want that. Right, so that's a picture taken. So if I go into here on the phone app, there you go. You can see that the picture has come through into the album there. So good quality, good colours. You can see straight away there. But again, I'm not going to dive into this too much there. I just want to show you just from setup how easy it is to get going, basically. So what I'll do now, I'll just do a really quick bit of footage using the camera. I'll maybe just go around the house and film myself talking a little bit, just give you an idea of quality and audio as well, and then we'll jump back, do like a bit of a summarization of the camera. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to jump around the house now into different settings and different locations in terms of light. You see that I went through quite a dark spot in the house, so I'm just on like kind of the vlogging mode. I've gone on the D-warp mode on the camera. I've got it just at arm's length using the actual multi-action mount, whatever it's called. So just stepping through the house now, just going to keep recording, keep talking so you can hear the audio quality. No external mic connected. This is just the inbuilt microphone there. Now you can see some natural light coming through from window, and obviously that colour I can see on the preview screen is looking really good. Hopefully it does when we do it in edit. I can see as well on the screen it's actually got the AI face tracking on there. So that should hopefully work in terms of benefiting going forward in terms of keeping that quality and keeping the focus on my face. So I want to just keep walking around just to keep the audio quality. I'll do about a minute of talking and chatting. You can see the different lighting conditions changing. I'll just, there you go, you got a little bit of a low light condition there. And step through here, through the different light, quite a bright area here. So you can see it picking up on my face there. So overall, looking really good. Obviously just a really quick 1 minute test just to show you the video and audio quality built into the device. I'll jump back upstairs to the office and I will give things a bit of a summary. Okay, just before I do, I've put low light mode or low light stabilization on now. So if I go through to this dark area here, that seemed to cope with that a little bit better. I'm going through to this room. Again, it's a dark room in here. I think that is different. So I just want to really quickly show you the low light stabilization. Sorry, move. So yeah, what we'll do, I've done now, we'll jump back upstairs, quick summary, and we'll see what the quality is like in edit when you're watching this back. Okay, all done now. You saw some footage downstairs. Hopefully we're walking around low light conditions. I'll put the low light stabilization mode on. So hopefully there was a little bit of difference there. As I mentioned before, just a really quick video. I'm not going into too much detail, too much testing, but hopefully it's giving you a flavour of what it can do. The mount itself is really good. It's actually really comfy in the hand. So that's really comfortable in terms of doing like arm's length vlogging. So really good. The camera itself, really smart looking. You've got the small screen on the front, which kind of tells you about recording, how much space is left, etc. And then you've got that flip up screen. Let's turn it on. So you've got the flip up screen, which gives you that selfie mode. So really good, and obviously that's really easy just to flip back down and finish things off like that. So really good. So you can see on the screen there, let me just hold it up to camera. It shows you what mode you're in, frame rate, battery level, and time left on your SD card in terms of recording time. So what we'll do now is we'll do some testing with this, basically do a lot of filming with it on our channel, different videos, and I will do a follow-up video in terms of maybe like a month review of it, because we will use this on upcoming trips, and I'll put it to the test on some other stuff as well, maybe waterproof test, things like that. So first impressions, really good. Unboxing, really good. Insta360 have got that quite well in terms of the unboxing process, what you get with the kit. It's obviously premium stuff, this really, in terms of cost, and this does feel like a premium product in terms of the feel, build quality, things like that. Really good. Hopefully the video quality is good, up to that 8K. I might do an 8K test at some point and do a full video on YouTube just using 8K on this, see if we can do that. So overall, I think I'm really impressed. Again, Insta360 camera, and it's living up to its name and reputation for me anyway, this one so far. So hopefully the video has been informative, and if you liked it, if it has, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If for any reason you haven't, give it a thumbs down, give it a dislike. Do let me know in the comment section why. Any questions about the camera, about my setup, about the other cameras? As I mentioned, I've got the Insta360 X3 and I've got the Insta360 Go 3. Those cameras got different use cases. I guess this one and the Go 3 are quite similar, but you've got the camera that comes out that you can mount to like a cap or your t-shirt for that point of view effect on that camera. So yeah, any questions at all about the camera, about the setup, anything like that, drop it in the comment section. If you want to follow the Houston DIY channel along for more tech reviews, product reviews, home DIY projects, and much more, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.